Effectively the same. And I do believe that it's about time to get started. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you're not here, you are still welcome as always. Saturday, the end of the month. We're playing fish. This is like Extreme Go Fish, right? No. This is Oceans. I don't know how to play this. At least 2 people here probably know how to play. So, um, I'm not reading that. What? Um, yeah, we're like, I'm definitely gonna be learning fresh, and I think this is the first time that all of us have actually played a game of Oceans. But this is something we're gonna be doing for the foreseeable future. Well, because board game night, like a proper board game night where we just dedicate to a single board game at every Saturday, like the last Saturday of each month, wherever possible. Um, Hopefully, with the purpose of letting us try games that we wouldn't be able to try with a bigger group, um, or with like just we can basically step away from party games and stuff. With that, Gizmo or Riza, you want to tell me exactly what I'm looking at because I see a box of fish and not much else. Gone. Okay.
Green is forage, so you take population from the reef, which is right here in the big area. 2 is attack, which means you take population from a target species. You basically eat from other people's fish.
And attack
Red.
is in red, right?
Yeah, red is attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say 2?
Yes.
Did I say the number instead of the color? Cool. Red is attack, green is forage, blue is gain, where you take population from the first available ocean zone, which are these three. This is Ocean Zone 1, this is Ocean Zone 2, this is Ocean Zone 3. And essentially, your turn is going to consist of. Here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck, it's in here. Your turn is going to consist of playing a card. You play one card or two if the Cambrian explosion has started, which I think once we hit the Ocean 3, it's the Cambrian explosion. Or it might be Ocean 2. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll play that one by ear.
Once you finish the first pool, Cambrian explosion happens.
So yeah, the first thing is you play a card. On our first turn, that will involve grabbing a new species board and playing a card onto it. Feeding, you feed one species. You basically follow the instructions for the colored number, and you add that many fish to the thing. Age, you age all of your species. Basically, every species you have, you take one fish from it, and you put it in your little. I guess this is the fish pile because it's meant to be hidden. Oh wait, no, score pile. We should have bags.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. There are bags in there. I was just looking at the red one so I couldn't see the bag. So
Yeah.
you know what your score is, but nobody else knows what your score is. So yeah, put it in your sack when you age your population. And then you discard cards that you don't want, and you draw back up to 6. And then that carries on, and you're basically trying to grow species to be able to get the most score from your population by the end of the game. Any questions? Does that feel like we have enough of a grip on the game to start, or?
Where you lay your species card can be important because a lot of cards work off of other people's species cards. So
Oh
that's
yes.
something to think about. Maybe.
Yeah, like in fact, you can see up here. There's a list of all the surface cards. I think that's all of them. But you can see like bottom feeder specifically. This one gains 2 after the species to the left is attacked. And you don't have to attack other people's species either. Like if you're attacking, you can attack your own species and eat them. So yeah.
Okay, so effectively, you can place down your species board wherever you want.
Not wherever you want. I think they have to go in front of you. I'm pretty sure they have to go.
But you're going to be kind of working off of the players to your left and right, essentially.
Okay,
Yep,
but like
so
if I were
when you
to like
when
put
you
down
play a okay, go on.
if I were to put down like 2 boards and I don't want the species attacking mine, I would put that to the far left and that would then attack
Oh no, you
Gizmo
can attack
instead.
whoever unless it specifies otherwise. It's just you can also attack your thing. Like attack doesn't say, oh, there's a specific
But like
thing.
the card Symbiotic says gains 1 after the species to the right forages or attacks. So whatever species you have to the right of whichever card has that evolution on it, is going to gain 1 when it forages or attacks. So
Yeah. Positioning matters,
Okay.
but not for attacking in particular. Basically, follow the rules on the card as much as possible.
Okay. Well, I would be lying if I said this wasn't already a lot to start, but trust the process. And
Yeah. A lot of games you got to play them for them to make sense.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at.
I'm actually going to be making a copy of the book that you have there with
Yeah.
the like the icons and what.
Absolutely. Now, just to let you know, like I've never fucking played this game, so I'm just reading off the rule book here.
Wild.
Yeah.
I'm making one for me too.
How do you make a copy?
Wait, how do you move it?
It locks by default, so just press L to unlock it.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
perfect.
You right click on the thing and then either clone or copy. You can also, use Control C over top while mousing over. Copy
Okay.
it.
I think it's grayed out in the menu frame. That's okay.
Oh, we
Okay.
can
I
give
mean,
you
yeah,
one.
we can create a copy for you. Which one you want?
Yeah, it's grayed out for me
boy.
too.
I haven't. That's right. There are more than one, aren't there?
Well, one's just a reference guide. One's a full rule book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just the reference guide.
I'm
Then.
copying the full rule book for myself just so I can kind of help conduct, since I can play from a rule book. And
Yeah.
if you'd like,
Right.
I could take the
There's a
first
reference guide.
turn.
Yeah, I think that
Oh, thank you.
yeah, we'll let you take first turn, and we'll just go clockwise around.
Alright.
You're. Oh wait, you have a decent idea. Just delete it.
Fine. Alright. So, on my turn, first thing you do is you play. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no. That's weird. I can't change the page because by the time I get to that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. For some reason it wasn't. Oh, it's like a okay, that's weird. Anyway. So yeah. So players take turn in clockwise order beginning with the start player. Consists of 4 phases. Phase 1 playing cards, phase 2 feeding, phase 3 aging, phase 4 drawing cards. Alright. So, first things first, because I don't have any species yet, my first trait will be played on a new species. So I take a board from the supply and place it so the fish are facing away from you. And a new species may be placed on either side of your existing species or in between any 2 of your existing species. Place the trait along the dark blue border on the left of the species board. The species is now in play and the trait is now active. So I'm going to start with speed. Bam. All right.
Speed.
Yes.
Okay.
Phase 2, feeding. Choose one of your species to feed. It may either forage to take population from the reef or attack to take population from another species. Well, since there's no other species to get something from, I'm going to instead forage from the reef. So I take 1, 2.
This is because you have 2.
Yep, that's 2 forage. So I forage 2 population. Important to note, if you get to this, you overpopulate and you lose a bunch of population. So do watch out for that. All right.
It's
And
a little
then-
harder to overpopulate, but when you get further into the game,
Yeah,
it can get a little easier to do.
there we go. And then phase 3 is aging. So you remove 1 population from each of your species and place it behind your player screen in your score pile. At least for now, until the Cambrian explosion. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So I age my species. Phase 4, drawing cards. Go through each of the following steps. You may draw 1 deep card. I can draw the top face-up card from a gene pool pile. If a gene pool is emptied, flip the top card of the deep deck face up to form a new pile. Or I can draw 3 cards from the deep deck, choose 1 to keep in my hand, then place the others face up on each gene pool pile. Then I can discard any number of surface cards from my hand, but not deep cards. And then I draw back up to 6. So I'm not going to get any deep cards yet. I could if I wanted to start playing on it, but I don't know what my build's going to look like yet. So instead, I'm just going to I'm going to discard schooling and draw a card. All right. And then that should be, yep. Turns over, and now it's time for Beetle to go.
Supposed to draw until you have 6.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to draw an extra one. There we go. Okay, now it's Beetle's turn.
Oh boy. Okay. So draw the species board first. Yes.
Yeah. Basically, you start out by playing a card, so you have to play a card on a new species at this point, because nobody has any.
Okay.
And then you play one of your cards on it.
All right. I'm gonna play filter feeder, which means I forage 5.
Yes.
Okay.
And it also has the extra effect here that you can see. This species never overpopulates.
Good card to start with.
Yeah.
I was hoping that might be the case.
All right. There's your 5.
Uh,
And then you age.
how is that done again?
You just take one of your fish and you add it to your score pile from every species you have. Right now you have only one, so you just do that one.
Okay, so I've aged, and then what is it now?
And then you can discard as many surface cards as you like. You may draw from the deep pile, and then you fill your hand up to 6 with surface cards from there.
Okay. Is it like a certain amount you draw from the deep pile?
You either draw 3 and then add 1 to the gene pool, or add 2 to the gene pool and keep 1 rather, or you draw it says the first face up card.
But I think you have to pay in.
Only to play them.
Oh, only to play
Oh.
them?
Only to play them, and they can't be played yet anyway. Pretty sure deep cards have to be played later in the game after.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So essentially, I'm just drawing from the surface deck up to 6 again right now.
If you want, you can
Yeah.
draw a deep card early, but you'll be stuck with it for
Yeah,
now.
I'll just okay. So
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Cambrian explosion is going to come when this ocean empties out.
Excuse me. And then I believe that's when you can start playing deep cards. When the Cambrian
Yes.
explosion happens.
okay. All right, so I'm back up to 6. All good.
Okay. So then would that make it my turn here?
Yeah, I do believe.
Okay, so get a species board. Come on. Do shouldn't I just have to click it?
Yeah, click and drag.
And just drag it out.
Oh, drag. All right. So this needs to be. Nope, that's not rotating it. Go. Here. And I'm going to play an. Oop. See.
Believe in you.
So
I'm gonna play an
yeah,
Apex Predator.
it should just click on there. It should just snap on when you put it over
Okay.
it. At least
Alright.
mine did.
Okay.
Yeah, the fish.
Yeah,
And
things should just
now
talk to each other.
I go to the point of feeding, correct?
Yes. Yep.
So I'm gonna feed 3. I'll take 3 off of the well or the filter cleaner. I guess I need
All
to
right.
manually come up and do that.
Yeah, you gotta steal them fish,
Yeah, take 'em.
Gotta
but
put in
do
the
it from the
work.
bottom up.
Oh, wait, what did I just do? Put it under your board. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Fish was hiding.
We. Okay.
I guess
One
it
more.
doesn't really
Take
matter
one
what
more.
order they go in.
Okay.
Then you
And
age.
then, yep, I'll age. So I'll put one of these into my bag. Oh, well, okay. Well,
Hmm.
get in the bag.
All
Okay.
right. And then you
Draw back up
do
to
your
or
hand
discard
shit.
if I want to, right?
Discard as many surface cards as you want. Draw from the deep if you desire, and then yeah, just draw the rest up to 6 from surface. I do like
So
the background.
there is. Did we talk
Yeah.
about migration?
Yeah.
Well, no, not yet, but nobody has more than one species.
No. Migration is the number on
Yeah.
the bottom left corner of the
Oh,
card.
okay.
Which basically allows you to. You can decide to play a card for its migration value, I think, instead of taking a turn,
Let's
and
see,
it'll.
migrate. Instead of using a card to evolve, you'll sometimes use a card to migrate population. The number of population tokens you migrate is equal to the migrate number on the bottom left of the cards you play. Choose a board location, either the reef or an ocean zone. Discard a card from your hand to move population to the chosen board location from one other board location. If the migrate number is greater than the available population, only move what is available.
Yeah, so I think once they run out from the reef, I mean, we're gonna have to migrate more over.
Okay, so instead of actually playing it on a species, you play it to migrate population,
Yes.
and it doesn't become a trait. Okay, I get it.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to. I think I'm gonna discard one of these. Where's the discard pile?
It's over here next to the draw pile.
Okay. We'll discard symbiotic. And then I will draw 2 from here to get back up to 6. 1. Okay. And dang it. No. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Let me just.
What are you doing? Yeah, just right click and hit draw.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Okay.
your turn over.
All right. In that case, then take my speech. I am make a whale cleaner. I gain 3 from the first available oceans. That's not reef. That's ocean, right?
Yes.
Or okay. I take from like this first pool right here.
Yep.
Okay. Right. And from there I age my species, and I'm going to discard transparent and draw 2. Yeah, my turn's over.
All right, now it's my go again. And see, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I think watching you guys, I got the gist of how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm still
Didn't
gonna.
realize about migrating, but it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right.
What I'll roll.
All right. So what I'm going to do is all right, fine. I'm going to add. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Ignore that. I'm not going to do that because then. Wait, no, it would be fine. I can do that.
And
No,
you
I
can do
can't.
that. It's fine.
No.
Can't. What?
Yeah, sorry. No, I can't do that.
You
I
can't
can't do
play in
this
the
though.
dirt.
I'm gonna shark. Not yet,
yeah.
because I couldn't maintain my population that way.
Ah.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and forage too, however. This population. Then I'm going to discard some cards. Discard.
I will say,
Yes.
I believe so. You played Shark Cleaner.
Yeah.
I may be mistaken, but I believe like you have to have a shark on one side or the other from you.
No.
Doesn't say.
Directly adjacent.
No, it just
No.
said it's just a.
After a species with 3 attack or more attacks, gains 2 if this is the closest shark cleaner on either side.
Yeah, I guess it says closest. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So basically, somebody could build another shark cleaner in between your
Right.
apex predator, and I wouldn't benefit from it. But I've
Right.
got longer term plans here.
I bet.
Yeah, dude. All right, then I'm going to discard inking. I'm going to discard transparent. I'm going to draw 3. And that will be my turn. Oh
Remind
wait,
me.
nope. Age first.
Remind me
Sorry.
again. What happens after things run out in the reef? Like, does reef
People
start?
can't forage anymore.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you want to get your foraging in really early.
No, because you
Yeah.
can play migration, like you can play cards to migrate things from the ocean into the reef.
And then forage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It kind of stinks because you have to use your turn doing that. And I've seen it. I've seen some gameplays where people are like pretty stubborn about actually migrating because they don't want to lose their turn and have the other person get ahead. On a
Fair enough.
multiplayer game, it might be a little better. I don't know, but
Fair enough. Right. Play Ghost Beetle.
Okay. Okay. I am also gonna play Shark Cleaner.
okay.
Okay, and that's take 2 from the first ocean zone?
Well, you can either do that or you can take 5 from the reef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still
take 3.
filter feed. But yeah, basically, if you want to gain instead, you can do that as well. You're not beholden to what's in the reef.
Okay, so 5 from the.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the filter feeder card. Okay.
Yeah, you can choose
I see
which
what you're
one
saying.
you do.
Yeah, if you have multiple
I see.
ways to gain food.
And I was worried that I didn't have any foraging cards. Okay.
Which
Understood.
I think you pulled out 2 there.
Oh.
Yeah, there were 2 there.
Oh, so I have.
But
here.
that said, I am the closest whale cleaner, so I am going to also gain 3 since they foraged 3.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And now you age. So you take 1 fish off of all of your species into your score.
Into the score and then
Then hand
discard
management. Yeah.
and draw. Okay. Which one is the discard?
The face-up one.
The face-up one. Okay. I'm gonna discard Tentacled. And then draw 2 from the surface.
Yep, up to 6.
Okay. So I'm up to 6, and that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, Riza.
Okie doke. I'm going to add. I'm going to add Whale Cleaner to my Apex Predator.
Yeah. Well,
And then I'm going to feed on I will feed on this Well Cleaner guy over here.
Incredibly rude.
Very rude. Wow. Okay.
Basically, fuck this fish in particular.
No,
Whoa!
Oh, hey. Oh,
it's an aggressive attack.
If anything, too rude.
I'll just take the whole damn card, please.
thought I lost
Alright.
that thing. What the?
All right. So my biggest learning curve here is actually Tabletop Simulator, so you'll have to bear
It
with
does seem to be that way.
Yeah, I'm struggling with the controls less than I have in the past, but yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, some shark feeder nearby might really enjoy that
Yeah.
happened.
I thought they might.
Yeah. So you gain 2, so you take from this first
From the-
ocean,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
because it's blue, so
Yeah.
it's the ocean. Green is the reef, and red is
Right.
blood.
I see.
Okay. Yeah.
gained
So
2.
then now I'll just go ahead and age. Wait a second. Do I age? Okay. Now remind
Just
me
age
what
1.
yellow number is.
What do you mean yellow number? Oh, that's defense. When people attack you,
Oh,
that's
I
how
see.
much you block the attack.
That's right. So fish in the pile. All right. And then let's see. Think I'm going to discard a few here, so let's go over here. And I will discard the Well Cleaner. And I will discard
Overpopulation, there it is.
you know what? Okay.
Yep, reduce your population down to 5.
Yep. Which is not actually all that bad, honestly.
I mean, it can be depending on like how much is going on, because you technically feed with each of your species on at the end of your turn, right?
No, you age each of your species. You don't feed with them all.
Oh, you only
You
feed
only
with
feed
one.
one species.
Oh,
You age them all, but you only feed one. That's why I couldn't play a new species, because I couldn't feed that species and this species.
But
So
you
this
can get,
species would have gone extinct.
for example, the 2 deep cards right now are Feeding Frenzy and Overgrazing, which Feeding Frenzy says you can, instead of your usual feeding turn of 1, then you can have each of your species.
Yeah. As
that
long as
basically-
they can't be prevented from attacking. As long as
Yeah.
they can't never attack.
Yeah.
okay,
And then Overgrazing does the same thing, but for foragers.
okay.
So that's something to think about maybe getting if you're wanting to go that route.
Is it my turn then?
Yep, it is.
Yep. Go on with your bad self.
I am going to create a new species. I actually shift some on this off to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This new species is going to be a filter feeder.
Well, well, well.
I am then going to
Filter feed.
filter feed. So I'm going to gain 5.
Well, you forage 5.
Yes, forage 5. And then I'm going to gain 3 because I am also the closest whale cleaner.
Yes.
No. I am then going to age. I've got species, both. I will discard transparent and
Okay. Wait a second. So when you're well fed, I should get.
no, I am the closest whale cleaner. I refuse to believe that anybody is closer than literally me.
That's a very good
Actually,
question.
there's a well cleaner on both sides.
It does
It's
say on
technically
either
they're
side.
side by side.
Hmm.
Um, but what does happen in that instance? I think we both benefit.
Mhm.
Because when you're actually playing at a real table, you're literally, I mean, they're all considered to be side by side.
So yes, it does trigger everyone on each side.
Okay.
So in point of fact, I should have gained when he fed with this apex predator because I was still the closest shark cleaner on the other side.
Uh, so
So
does it say on
am-
either side? Wait,
am-
so dang, that's a little confusing for some reason. Okay.
yeah, basically the 2 closest feeders get to gain.
On either side,
Mm-hmm.
whether they're directly adjacent to them or not.
Yep, just the closest ones. So basically, until Rambles plays a shark feeder, I still gain off of your apex predator.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to gain 3 then. And that's from the
From the ocean.
ocean.
Because when you gain, it comes from the ocean.
And very close to that Cambion explosion, it looks like.
Yeah.
Not far off. Not far off at all.
And
Alright, have you already done your hand stuff, Rambles?
Yes, I did. Though also, no, I think yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're
Alright.
good.
Do you think there was something else?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Alright, I am playing a new species. 'Tis an apex predator.
Damn.
Alright, and then I'm going to eat with it. And hey, you got a lot of fish and not a lot of defense.
Yo.
1, 2. Oh no, not that one. This one. 3.
So, sorry. There was one more thing actually. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Go on. Those are supposed to trigger
That's great.
after
It says
the
before the
ocean first.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I decided that this one's going to be null. We're not actually going to do anything to give people time to kind of get a grip on the game, since we're going to have the Cambrian explosion in there anyway.
Oh,
And then
okay. So
for the
Lazy
second one,
Crater
we'll
is
do solar
does
radiation.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, does what it says.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I fed, and then I am the nearest shark cleaner on the right, so I'm also going to gain 2. And then somebody else would be the closest shark cleaner on the, or sorry, on the left is me. On the right, somebody else would be the closest shark cleaner.
That would be
Okay.
Beetle. Gain 2.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay.
See, I barely hit you. I gave it back.
Uh huh.
You're feeding on the corpses of your own devoured brethren,
As is the way in the ocean.
as is the way in the ocean indeed. In fact, I think considering. I'm gonna draw some deep cards.
Oh,
So I'm gonna draw 3, and I'm gonna put 2 face up in the gene pool and keep one of them. Interesting. Okay. So I'm putting back bottom feeder, but the deep bottom feeder, so it's like powered up. And gentle giant, which is adorable. Look at that little face.
that is a.
Yeah, they're quite cute.
All right. And then, do I want to get rid of any of these? I think I might. Pretty please.
So wait a second.
Yeah.
When you go from the deep, you draw 3 cards and you choose one from them, or you choose.
Or you choose one of the, like the first face up one, which I think is filter feeder, right? Or feeding frenzy right now. I think
Yeah.
is the first one, and then it goes down the line from there.
But you have to choose initially whether you're gonna.
Yeah.
Choose from the face up ones or draw 3.
Yes. You may do one or the other.
So how come there's only 2?
What do you mean, how come there's only 2?
The bottom feeder and gentle giant.
Well, because I drew 3, and I kept 1.
Oh, you kept it already. So then those
Yeah.
other 2 go into.
Those
this
are already
card.
there.
No, those were already there. Those started there.
No, the
game
bottom feeder and
starts.
gentle giant.
No, they're added to the gene pool. You draw 3 cards from the deep deck, choose one to keep in your hand, and place the others face up on each gene pool pile. Oh, there are 2 piles. Okay. So it's actually like this. So now these are the available
Yeah,
cards.
so you basically reset the gene pool as
yes.
well.
Yeah. But
Okay.
as people draw off of the gene pool, the bottom cards become uncovered and can be used again.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to get rid of bottom feeder.
Really don't like bottom feeder. Got rid of it twice.
I know. Gonna get rid of filter feeder. Then I'm gonna draw 2. Okay. Interesting little types of fish we can have here.
Yes.
Aged already.
Oh shit! No,
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
age. Age. I'm probably gonna forget to age quite a bit. It's always like the short little ones that really
Yeah.
fuck with me.
That was a good catch. Like a
I don't want him to be
fish.
missing out on score.
Hate to miss out on score.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna play parasitic.
Oh boy.
So before my feeding phase, I leech 2 from the species to the right. Which
Man, you are really
females-
pumping up that one fish.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't
And
know.
it can't overpopulate. Can it go beyond
Yeah.
the board though?
No, because Gentle Giant would allow it to.
Okay, so it won't overpopulate, but it will still reach a cap.
Yeah, it'll just cap out.
Well, yeah, I guess that does make sense. All right, well, that's
If you wanted to, since you've got a pretty decently generated population, you can have the parasite off your own fish too.
Huh.
True.
I don't know that that does much for you, but
I mean, that's
since you
two
can
four instead
safely,
of one at the end of.
that's true. And since you can safely, quote unquote, overpopulate, max out your population on your filter feeder, that's a pretty stable source of fish for that parasite.
Yeah. So everything is good. Okay.
No, I was saying if you wanted to make another fish
Ah.
that is
Oh.
that parasite,
Yeah.
like create a parasite for
Absolutely.
your filter feeder.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
And I'm not just convincing you to. Now, I would recommend putting it over here if you're wanting it to do that.
Oh,
And I'm
fuck,
not
right.
just saying this because I don't want you to leech off of me. I
No,
genuinely think this
yeah.
is the correct move.
No, you're right. You're right. I just forgot that the board placement mattered like that, honestly.
Mm.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so new
I
fish.
feel like we
This
have a
one's a
perfect
parasite.
50-50 split on whether people start building from the top or the bottom.
Goofy.
All right. Okay. So now that I've played that, it is my feeding turn, right? So if I were going to feed with this, now is the time.
Now
Okay.
is the time.
The time.
So, all right.
Time is now.
Time is up.
You
My time is
can't
now.
see me.
You only leech 2.
Oh yeah, I got carried away. The joy of the clicky fish. Okay.
Fish.
Yeah.
I do like the
All right.
clicky fish.
Yeah, they're really cute.
The reef is getting a bit anemic, though, it looks like.
Someone should start a fundraiser.
Someone should.
Okay.
Ain't
Not
gonna be
during
me.
this phase of the game, I don't think,
Yeah.
though.
Well, you know.
Alright, now you get to feed one of your fish. But before you do that. Well, no, you've already leached. So yeah, you can
Okay,
feed
yeah.
one of your fish.
I was thinking you were gonna give me some valuable information there. Like, yeah, no.
Wow.
Nope, you've already done it, so you're good.
Indeed. All right. So now I feed my
Yep.
filter.
Yep, you can either take 5 from the reef or 2 from the ocean.
Fuck this reef. Reef. What?
Wow. Alright.
Alright. Whale cleaners kick in.
Whale cleaners do kick in. You got your extra from the last whale cleaning, right? Oh yeah, you did because he hadn't put down his whale cleaner yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, is this gonna overpopulate me though? Let's
If
see.
you get 3, if you're taking 3, then yes.
Yep.
Which means that you
Wow.
go back down to 5.
You
Alright.
cleaned too much whale.
Too much whale for me. Where do these go? Do they go back into the? Well, this one actually. Well, okay, wait. I guess I technically would draw them first. And then
Yeah,
they-
just go back down to 5.
Well, I
Oh, where
Where
they
exactly
go
do
from
they go?
overpopulation? Let's see here. The owner of the species may put the lost population in the reef or in any one ocean zone. So you get
Okay.
to choose either here or one of these.
Put them in the reef.
Oh, hell yeah. See? We got there in the end, boys.
Wow.
We found
Yeah.
ecological stabilization.
Fundraiser.
The fundraiser worked. We raised fish for the reef.
The trash pickup.
Yeah.
All right.
Which basically meant that you filter fed for free.
And yeah, sustainably.
Yeah. Sustainable
you
filter
welcome.
feeding by
Yeah.
overpopulating the predators.
Yeah, man. It's a strat.
It is.
All
Yeah.
right.
I like how you're an apex
Sure.
predator and a whale cleaner. You really wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, this ocean's pretty freaky. Scary shit in the water.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to now.
Wait,
Oh,
did you
wait.
take care of her? You
No,
didn't take care of your cards and stuff.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I ain't done all that. I was too busy basking in my
That's a
Better
lot
hope
of
whatever
somebody
the
speech.
hell.
feeds on you soon. Well, I guess you don't have to, but
Do what?
don't worry about it. Carry on.
Okay. So now
Do what?
Man, I thought
Okay. All right. I gotta. Okay. Discard if I'm going to, and get back up to to 6. Or take one of these, right? Like one of the face-up deep cards.
Yeah, you can take one of them
Which
if you
these
want.
these are just like special traits, essentially, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't play them until the Cambrian explosion.
That's gonna
But
be happening
Okay.
soon.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm taking this one.
You want to be a gentle giant?
Be a gentle giant. Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Okay, so I've done that, and now get back up to 6, which I already am. Oh, and age. I have to age. One of them? Both of them? One of them?
Both of them?
Both of them? Yeah.
You age both, yeah.
Both of
Well,
them.
that makes sense. They are both getting older, I suppose. Okay.
Exactly.
Ka-ching. All right. And that's it for me, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to grab a species card. Try to ka-chink it over here.
Remember, you want the fish to face away from you.
Eee.
Fish fear me.
Okay.
Women fear me. Fish want me.
I'm going to add shark cleaner to
Hoo-ha-ha.
that species. Then I will feed each. Let's see. Well, you still have plenty of fish over here, Rambles.
Why does he
Okay.
hate me so much? There's
Yeah.
literally somebody
Oh
with more
no.
population.
Yeah, there's so many fish over there. That is basically feeding this entire reef.
There are more fish in the sea.
Beetle's fish
Beetle's
are feeding
filter
the
feeder
entire sea.
has more fish on it, so I'll take from that.
Wow, incredible.
And
Getting my fish auctioned off.
okay, and then my shark cleaner will then go into effect.
Shark
And I'll
cleaner.
gain
Hoo-ha-ha.
As will mine.
2. Does it gain it from the apex predator itself?
From the
No,
ocean.
Gain is from ocean. The closest
Okay.
Oh.
ocean.
I'm also a
yeah.
shark cleaner.
Get
Oh,
out.
but,
No, but
you're not the closest.
Yeah.
But I'm not the clue. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
No.
he
You've got me over here, and he put a shark cleaner over
he's
here.
blocking you off. He's eating you
Yeah.
and preventing you from regaining.
Wow.
Right?
Oh, because of the new species board.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
Yep.
a new species
Okay.
board just
Ah.
just to block you
Ah.
off.
That's not the
Wow.
only reason. But it is one of the reasons.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
All right. That's
Wow. Sorry,
Wow.
I wanted to be part of that
law
too.
of the jungle, I suppose.
That's
No,
just how
it's
it
the
be.
ocean.
Okay, now
Well,
I'm gonna
it's,
discard.
Fuck
big
you,
wet
Ash.
jungle.
It's more like a desert, actually. Whoa, what are you
Big
doing?
wet fucking desert.
Oh, discarding. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the discard pile. The face-up ones are the discard pile.
The wizard.
Thinking.
Do-do.
I will discard that. And I might be a fool, but that.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to take one from here and one from the deep.
All
No,
right.
wait. I have
No,
two
you're
from
okay.
the
You're
deep.
doing things out of order. So you start by taking from the deep. You may either draw the top card off of one of the face-up piles, or you can draw 3 from the face down, keep one, and put the other 2 face up on the piles. You do that
And then go.
before you discard.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
first you
an
draw
order to the
deep.
process.
Then you discard surface, and then you draw back up to 6. But deep comes first.
Oh, well, still going to discard those. So I guess we'll just say that I did
That's
it
fine.
after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like it matters that much.
So draw.
Yep.
You
You choose
keep
one of those, and then you put the other two back, one on each pile.
Hmm. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. So I'll keep that one. So then I come over here and discard. Oh no, discard it here.
Ooh, cute
Discard a
smell.
cute smell. And
It is a cute smell.
Eh.
Mucus cocoon. Oh my god, I love him.
Whoa.
Now I'll draw back up to 6.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. And
So now it would go to me. Yes.
Yes.
yep.
Oh, did you age?
All
Nope.
right. Always the aging. There's always one part of the game that
Gets forgotten.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now it's
Oh.
mine.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to make another species.
You wouldn't.
Species of leeches.
Hey.
Parasitic leech.
Wow.
Oh, you're
Amazing.
Going-
leeching off yourself. All
And
right.
going into
Nice.
my feeding phase, it's going to reach to here. I will then forage 5 with my filter feeder.
You will then feed your filter.
Uh,
All right, there
Okay.
are 4 fish left in the reef.
Whale cleaners
Wait,
trigger.
5.
Oh,
Whale
man, it's
cleaners,
like-
assemble.
Ah.
Careful. Amazing.
It's been a terrible accident
It has been a terrible
Two.
accident.
in the middle of the ocean.
3, that's an overpopulation, so I'm going to send that to the
Oh, look at that. The reef's back, baby.
Whoa. Just realized you can hit alt on the fish pieces as well.
wait. Okay.
Amazing.
My well cleaner pops off.
Yes, it
Which makes
does.
me populate again.
Right? So
let's
just
put
reduce
this
your
back
self
into
down to
the reef.
5. Well, sorry. This is actually very important. You still gain 3 from the ocean. So if you're putting them in the reef, take 3 from the ocean, put them in the reef.
1, 2. Not quite into the reef. 3.
You still
Right.
got to put one more from your population in there.
And
There we go. All right, and then I will age. Age 3. Okay.
Then hand management.
I am going to take the acute smell. I will then get rid of symbiotic and speed and draw 2 from. Right. That's my turn.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to create a new species. It's also parasitic. but mine's parasitic to somebody else.
Wah,
Wait.
wah, wah.
1. Oop, shit. 2. And then my apex predator is going to eat 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and I'm the nearest shark cleaner to your apex predator. No, you got a shark
Yeah,
cleaner.
wait.
Well,
Yeah.
you're the closest to that
The
side.
other side. Yeah. Okay.
So then we gain 1, and now the explosion's gonna Cambrian. I think it triggers immediately. I'm gonna
2.
double check.
Wait, so
though.
am I do I gain from your
No.
apex
No.
predator? then? No.
No,
Okay.
you don't, because I
So
have a
then I
shark
need to
cleaner right
gain
here.
my
Oh,
2
right.
pull, basically.
Okay.
It just starts
Oh!
when the first ocean zone becomes
Oh,
empty.
yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't begin during my playing card phase, so I can't play a second card. So that's. Oh shit! I fucked up. Oh well.
Did you?
All right. Yeah, I did.
Do you feel
So
it's space
now,
you didn't mean to?
no, now I go into my aging, but because it's the Cambrian explosion, I age 2 instead of 1.
Ah.
Yes.
So, oh, that's red. Age, 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 age. Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Maybe not that much.
Age, and then age,
Age your parasite to death.
age. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he literally just stole 2 from me just to kill it. That's
I didn't
even
mean
more
to.
rude.
That it was not intentional. I forgot about the aging 2 at the Cambrian explosion.
We have our first extinction then. Yes?
Yep,
Yep.
that parasite
Wow.
was very short-lived.
It came up just to parasite off of some whale cleaners. No wonder it died so fast.
Yeah, pretty pretty iffy survival instinct if you ask me. All right. So yeah, and now I do hand management. Hmm. Oh, this is fucking scary. Okay, I'm gonna get rid. Let's just check something real quick.
It gets harder to keep species alive once the Cambrian explosion happens, just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to get rid of inking. Oh wait, no. Do I want to do deep? I do want to do a deep. Sorry,
Get deep.
I want to do a deep.
Hashtag deep.
2, 3.
Which, because of the Cambrian explosion, you can now play deep cards, but they have a symbol in the bottom left indicates how much population it costs to play it, right?
Yes, exactly. You have to evolve them using population. They are not free to play.
So sorry. What isn't free to play?
The deep cards, that's the purple card in your
Okay.
hand.
Right.
Yeah, that has a number in the bottom left that tells you how much it costs. Like that's how much population you have to from that species back into the pool.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
just like with overpopulating, when you remove them by that method, you can choose to put them in either the reef or one of the oceans.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Much
so
to
I'm gonna get rid
consider.
of inking and schooling. Then I'm going to draw 2.
Does it really matter at this point? Like, uh, would you be able to put things back into Ocean One? Obviously you can't
Yes,
undo
you
the
can
Cambrian
migrate them.
explosion.
I. That's a good question. Does it?
You
I
could, but I
know
don't think there's a
if you
reason.
migrate it back, the Cambrian explosion, I think, just stays happening. But whatever the other card is down there at the bottom would stop going if you were to migrate stuff over to pull one. So whatever, like right now it's lazy creator, so it doesn't matter. But if there were a better card there, it would stop working if we put fish into.
Yeah, I could easily see like how
Yeah,
how
so
putting in Ocean 3 would like stop you from delaying the solar radiation or whatever.
well, also, so blue cards are active whenever there is no population in that zone. So as long as there's population in Ocean 2, solar radiation is not in effect. So even
Right.
if population 2 or Ocean 2 gets emptied, you can put it back on to turn off solar radiation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is effectively no reason for us to do Ocean 1, but there is a reason to do Ocean 2 after it ends.
Exactly. There are two types of scenario cards. Basically, blue ones are ongoing, and purple ones are triggered every time the ocean zone is emptied. So, like, if there is a purple one, like if we had said, like, Lazy Creator, before the game, every species gains a population, then it would trigger every time we emptied Ocean 1.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then that's my turn. So it's up to you, Beetle. Remember, you can play 2 cards. You can play deep, though you have to use your population to do it. And
Right.
you have to age each of your species 2 at the end of your turn. I failed to take into account that, so
Yeah, okay. Now you said I may play 2 cards, so I don't have to play 2, it's just that you can?
no, I think you do play 2.
You oh, okay. Okay.
I don't see why you wouldn't anyway.
Yeah, I
it,
mean,
it just says play 2 cards.
okay. Cool.
Yep.
I do want to play Gentle Giant onto my filter feeder.
All right.
So that's 2 into the reef.
Yes.
And reef
Be
or
free.
ocean, whichever one.
2 anywhere you want it, but if you want to put it in the reef, and you probably would, considering you've got a Gentle Giant.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, because that is green, when you forage, you now forage for 8, because the greens add up.
Wow.
Yeah, so you forage 8 now.
And I can't eat it anymore.
Immediately cast.
Okay. And I may store 5 extra population on the species board, so I can.
Yeah, so you're
Ooh!
that's the fucking bank. That is the bank of fish for predators now.
No, it's not, because it can't be
No,
No, I
attacked.
can't be
It's-
attacked.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit, it's the bank for
Yeah.
other things.
It's the bank for leeches, is what it is.
Man, if only
Hey, we
somebody had a
don't-
leech.
We don't need to talk about all that. Yeah.
You've
Okay.
just made barnacles and whales.
So I'm just filling out the species board at this point. Hey man, they were successful in real
Hey,
life.
yeah, I mean,
So-
they're still around.
Yeah, they're they exist. Look it up. Anyway, so I'm filling out the board essentially. All my fishies are full. This one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeehaw.
I like this one. It's my favorite. That particular fish token. It's a good fish. I got 2 of them now.
That's 7. You should gain 1 more, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can store 5 extra.
We'll just
after-
use the extra traits for
Okay.
extra fish, since you can't have extra traits.
Okay. So that's I have the correct amount of fish at this point.
Yes,
Yes.
I believe
yes.
so.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
Though also you're supposed to parasite before you feed.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So take
Okay.
2 of those away. It's fine.
Yeah.
You had enough to cover it regardless.
There's something to keep in mind. I doubt that it's going to be able to kill that species, but it is possible for a parasite to kill a species before it gets to feed.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so that was my before feed? No. Okay. So I played the Gentle Giant. It fed essentially,
Yep.
right? So the parasite took what it takes.
Yep.
Uh,
Whale cleaners are going to trigger. I am closest on right.
And I am also going to trigger from that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
okay. Sweet.
And that is from Ocean 2 now.
Yes. You always gain from the closest. Oh, we
Yeah, that's
grabbed
two
two there.
One fish, two
Seahorse.
fish.
Oh,
Seahorse,
taking a
blue fish.
seahorse. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah.
Didn't know there was a seahorse.
All right, goes into aging.
Every horse I see is a seahorse.
No, actually. Oh, hold on.
Seahorse
So
I see
we're
is
we're
a
definitely getting ahead of
seahorse.
ourselves. You were actually supposed to play a second turn before you even got to feed.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you gotta
shit.
play a second
Oh
card.
right.
Two
Ah,
cards.
okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is
Quick, play a whale feeder and cut somebody off.
from
Hey.
you?
Don't
Oh,
worry
or
about
wait.
it.
Listen.
Gotta create a new. Start modifying your parasite.
Okay. Okay. There's no point. All right. Let's say it's tentacled.
Tentacled.
The tentacled parasite.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So that does
Yeah.
not gain any benefit. Oh, that the parasites do not gain any benefit from that, correct? Because they technically do.
Yep.
Ah. Okay. Well, that is helpful to know going forward. Thank you. I'll
Well,
work
you
with that.
probably still change it if you wanted, right? I mean,
Yeah, if you
considering
want to do something else, like it does not benefit parasite just outright, unless you
Right.
like
All
are
right.
setting up
All
for
right.
later.
Not particularly. No, it's all right. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. We'll see where that goes.
I was gonna
Okay.
say the other alternative is you can technically play that to migrate, in which you could take like 7 things from Ocean to put them in the.
Right.
Which, I mean, considering you were a
It's
giant
not
filter
a
feeder.
yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Do I do
Which that
that?
is useful in the Cambrian explosion. You don't have to give up your whole turn to migrate. That's actually
Hey,
really
look at
useful to
you,
know.
bonus
Okay,
features.
so yeah, do I do that now? I know
Yeah.
this has been super
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of order.
Basically, you just
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
yeah, you have your migrate
Okay.
value. Go ahead, do that, and then just once you have
Ah,
migrated them, you're just gonna flip over tentacled because you're not getting the benefit of it. It's literally
okay.
just being used to migrate.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then flip tentacled and just leave it there.
Do you not discard it?
So I'm trying to see.
Population is equal to the
I'm
migrate
not
number on the bottom of the
sure.
cards you play. Choose a border location, either reef or an ocean
Yeah, you
zone.
discard a card from your hand
Yeah.
to move
So yeah,
population.
you just discard it. It doesn't go on
Oh,
any
okay.
other species. You don't have to
All
worry
right,
about
sweet.
it gumming up your works.
All right, well there you
Oh,
go.
cool. Well, that works. Thank you. Thank you.
It's also worth noting you can technically move from the reef to the ocean if you're trying to cut somebody off. It's just a moving of fish.
Yeah, you can
Huh.
move them from one pool to another.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. So now I'm in Well,
Now you're an
No,
aging.
no, you're
hand
an
management, right?
Aging.
no 8 first.
Oh, 8, right.
And you age
Which we're
2
aging 2.
because of
Yeah.
you.
1,
It's
2,
Cambrian. The Cambrian
1,
explosion.
2.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
been saying
Okay.
Cambion this entire time. I'm so sorry.
Right. Now I discard and do all that jazz, right?
All that jazz.
All that jazz. Wonderful. I'm discarding bottom feeder
Do something about
and
those.
I'm drawing 3. All right. I'm done now.
Yeah, I believe so.
I feel like it.
All right.
So first
Goes.
things first.
Ooh.
We forgot to use these bonus tokens,
Oh shit.
which I think they are pretty important to and dependent on.
Well, they
which
should have
turn you
happened just
go.
with the setup, right? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what order we
What?
go. So the player who goes first, I think, gets the 0. This is for your score.
Oh, so bonus points as attached to what order you
Yeah.
go
Oh,
in
sorry.
the
The
turn?
first player gets 7 points. So I actually get the
Uh,
7. So, and then the second player gets 6, the third player gets 4, and then the last player gets 0.
So this is for me?
Yes.
It's for
wait,
me?
shouldn't it be the other way around?
Nope.
Uh,
It's
fir-
on the rules.
First person to go is the first person that has the least amount of information to work with at the beginning.
Yep. Maybe I
True.
shouldn't put that in there.
No, I think you're supposed to. Does it dial up?
Oh. Oh, do you put it in your
Well, it dials up by 1, so
Oh.
it makes my score 11.
Oh,
But that's
So do we
not what
just
my
leave-
score
Seven.
is. I
just
shouldn't have
leave 'em
told you what
out?
my score is, but you probably know it. Yeah, leave them
leave-
out. Doesn't
okay.
matter.
I f-
Everybody,
I
that's
f-
basically public information. We all know
Oh,
what's
no, I
going
take
on.
it
I, for- I kind of forgot that our scores aren't public. That's
Yeah.
sneaky. Slimy little fishes.
slimy fish.
Okay, so then now we can move forward. Or I can move forward. All right.
It's the mucus lad.
Let's see.
The fish on the camouflage card looks like a gerbil
Yeah,
or like a guinea pig or
it's
something.
called the camouflage,
give me-
dude.
He's
They're gonna be
I
looking
was-
for fish, but
I
I
was
look
gonna
like
say-
a gerbil. No one's gonna eat me.
I was gonna say like a capybara, but yeah, it's
No, I see that too. Yeah. It's a
Same thing.
it's rodentile.
no one ever expects to see a rodent at the bottom of the ocean.
You're on some like research team that you've spent your life trying to get on, and you get down to the very bottom, and it's just like a full land rat, just no difference whatsoever.
Well, yeah, they came from the ships.
Right. They
Uh,
evolved.
You're thinking really hard
Anyway.
about this, huh?
A little bit.
That's
It's
fair.
a lot to consider. Rats at the bottom of the ocean.
Like I'm a little bit of a dilemma, I think.
A dilemma.
Yeah, I don't want to die, lemma. Let's see. All right. Well, crap. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do, I guess, is I'm going to play swarming on my apex predator. So it now never overpopulates, and I get +1 for +1 attack feeding for each population.
Oh shit.
Oh,
See, now that
Oh,
fish looks
wow.
angry.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
be
So
That's
it does
scary.
cost 1 for you to play that. So go
Mm,
ahead and take one of your population and put that in either the reef or one of the oceans.
Is it one population or is it one from your score bag?
No,
No, it's one population.
population.
One population
Yeah,
from the
like-
species that's evolving the trait.
And then I put it in any ocean pool that I want.
Any
Yeah.
ocean or reef.
I don't need the reef. Doop. Okay. Now comes the troublesome part. Let's see.
Troublesome part is the second evolution, right?
Second
Yes.
card.
Mm,
Which, I mean, that fish is done. This fish is completely manifested.
Could you say it's finished?
You
uh,
could, I guess.
That
Ah.
is something that you could say.
Ah.
let's see.
I've lost the gill to live. Ah.
Okay. What cards give? Okay, so I could do that or that, basically. All right. Guess for now, I don't. God. All right. Do I have a reason to migrate? Not really. Even.
I just
Guess
can't
at
believe
this
that he
moment-
literally created a fish, not even to gain points, but for the sole purpose of killing people. That's it. That's its purpose. Like you
Um,
can't even go over your cap of 10 population. It's just an executioner.
no, I never overpopulate, so.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't go over 10 though. So you still are capped at what you see here.
Ah,
It's just
Yeah,
that
but it is powerful.
yeah, it's
You
just
can use
going
it
to
to
be
extinct
powerful.
other
It's-
species.
Literally,
It
that's
just
its
Yeah.
devours
purpose.
other species.
That's its entire purpose. You
it's
gain.
mean.
You're not even going to gain from it.
No, it's. Well, I mean, I gain by hopefully
Yeah,
potentially winning by less people getting aging
yeah, you
points.
do
Yeah.
gain
Yeah.
quite a bit from it. Absolutely.
But I know. I'm just saying, like you're not going to gain any additional score for it. It's literally
But
just
that
killing
also
people.
that
This is
also
killing
makes
them
it a bit of a target.
Yeah.
Hey,
Should have
Rambles, want to
expected
team
this.
up with me to take this thing out of the game?
Hey, get off of me.
Nope.
What the hell am I?
Well, you don't have anything that can attack, is what you are.
Yeah, well.
That's what you are, is somebody who can't attack. Technically, Rambles can't
I'm
either, but he's about to take his turn, and he might be able
listen,
to.
man. I'm just here to feed filters and that's about it. I like that the deep cards have names on them as well. I like to think that's the name of the fish.
All right, I'm gonna. God, I really just do not have an option here. Kind of screwed. Okay.
We could always migrate.
It just seems like such a waste, but I don't really
And
have
if
a
you have
choice.
nothing else to do, that like
Yeah,
you have
that's
to play
literally
a
what it's
second
there
card.
for. Yeah.
I mean, I
If-
can play a second card, but it's just not gonna. Just gonna take up a space and not really do what I need it to do.
Well, then it
That's
might
what
be
I was
better to
worried
use that
about.
card to
And
migrate.
migrate's a
Yeah,
great option.
that's why I did that with tentacles.
Don't really,
That's how we were all saved from the tentacled parasite.
really
It's
see
true.
the benefit in migrating
How-
either, though. Except for okay, fine, I'll migrate. I'll migrate.
All right, what are you
Um,
migrating?
Go. Let me just be even more mean then. I'm going to. So then I put the migrate card in discard, right?
Yep.
That's going to be migration of 9. I'll
Yep.
migrate them from the reef to pool 2.
Okay.
No, actually, well, they all have to go into the same pool, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll put them in pool 1. And I like go over there.
Right, that is
right.
8. So migrate one
Was
more.
that 8?
Yep. I just selected them all. It counts up to 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we'll move on to feeding. Who do I want to eat? Let's see. Golly. I can't attack your gentle giant, so you're safe. Your parasite. Okay. Well, you were
Hey,
saying
buddy,
you
don't look
up on
over
me,
here. Nah, I ain't
so
done nothing to yous. I ain't done nothing to yous.
yeah.
You're gonna gain a
Unfortunately,
lot more from him than you are from me.
yeah.
But you don't need it.
it's,
You'll cap out regardless.
I'm gonna eat your apex predator.
Oh, okay. So you're gaining less to kill my guy. All right.
He's not
Incredible.
Yeah,
interested
because it
in
does the most
nutrients.
damage to me.
He's interested in violence.
Yeah.
This is the apex predator that like Discovery Channel would make a documentary about.
Well, I'm fucked, I think.
This shark's a serial killer.
However, I
I
do
apologize
gain
for being so ruthless, but
I
just
do
the
gain
cards
2
have been
because
dealt.
of my shark cleaner.
Brouhaha.
I also need 2, so that's gains 2.
Promotion.
Yeah. Me another
You
seahorse.
gain from closest ocean.
What?
Ocean 1 because you populated.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because I populated it. True, true, true. So it really wouldn't. Okay. Really wouldn't have mattered then which one I put it in. Okay. Now, aging comes before discarding and drawing, right? Doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll age. Age 2. Oops. Get back.
Press L, you can lock your board.
Oh, what do you mean? Like while it's highlighted?
Yeah, while your board's highlighted, press L. There. Now it's
And
locked.
you
You
won't click
can't
it.
move it.
Okay.
You move anything that's on it, you can't move your board.
Very, very good. All right, so now back to aging. Age 2 from here. And 2 from here. Get in there. All right, now let's move to the deep. I am going to draw 3 and choose 1. And then discard the other 2 deep cards, right? That's how it goes.
Yep, and you put the other 2 deep cards on.
Okay. Take a gander here. Hmm.
You know, I'd say I fucked up by starting the Cambrian explosion on my turn, but it wouldn't have mattered. It would have started anyway.
It's hard to stop a Cambrian explosion.
Yep.
Hide your Cambrians.
Holy cow. Uh,
Didn't even take from the guy who had the most fish either. That's the worst part.
here's the thing: you wanted to kill it, so you
I
killed it.
couldn't. It just had 3 attack. Your
Yeah.
guy has 2 armor.
Yeah,
You
there's
have the attack
there's
fish.
nothing that we can do right now to actually kill your apex predator. It is just a menace
it's
and will
gonna be
continue
big-
to be a menace.
Well, that's true. Hmm. I guess I'll take. Oh gosh.
Ah.
Um.
Gosh,
Let me
or
just.
Gorsh.
Oh, Oh, boy. Okay. Nope. So here we go. I'm gonna put down pathogen cultivation and
yuck.
electric discharge. Electric discharge would be really awesome if I thought I wasn't just gonna kill whatever I'm eating anyway in one bite. So let's see. I will take this into my hand, and then I'll need to discard.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I want to. Think discard tentacled and inking, and then I'll draw 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm done.
Okay. Uh. So for my turn, I am probably have to let fall off for this, but I think it's that I'm going to create a fourth species. That is an apex predator that is tentacled.
Shit.
There's
Hmm.
another.
I'm going to go into my feeding phase, leech 2 from filter feeder.
It's not a phase, Mom.
I am then going to attack and kill Rizza's shark cleaner.
Okay.
Nice.
Very,
And
very
with
good.
that, other shark cleaners will activate. Mine would overpopulate those, so I'm just gonna feed the reef.
Mine still doesn't do anything, right?
It
No,
still
yours
does.
does now, because the shark
Oh.
feeder was the one that got 8.
So I basically put that shark
Oh,
in the
right.
discard pile.
Yeah, put that in the discard pile and get rid of
So,
species.
so I do gain 2.
Just unlock it and
Ah,
press delete.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Just press delete. Like put it down.
Okay.
Press delete. Not working.
doo-doo. No,
All right.
but
There you
I.
go.
All right.
What are you looking at, Gizmo?
I'm trying to figure out when you check for overpopulation.
Like in the turn specifically?
Yeah, like when during,
Yeah,
like when do
After
we actually
each
check
feeding,
for
resolve
that'd
everything
be
that was
helpful.
triggered. Then
Oh
check
wait,
for
then check for
overpopulation.
overpopulation. Okay.
I
So I
should.
still would have done it because it's on my guy. Unless it's only for the person.
What were you gonna
Hold
say,
on.
Rosa?
Nothing. I think I took the fish off of yours, Gizmo, right, and put it onto mine.
Yes.
Yeah, you killed
Just-
me.
Okay.
But I only had 3, so you only gained 3.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cold-blooded.
That said, I may feed one additional time. I'm assuming that means that only that species an additional time.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
Okay.
that's the one that's tentacled.
In that case, then I will use the second attack to. I'd get only one either way.
You should do it
So
to his kill
I am
monster.
going to attack your Apex Predator, Rizza, taking 1 because of your 2 armor. So shark cleaners do trigger again.
Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, wait.
Okay. I then go into aging. Only 1 from my for my feeder, meaning that it is unfortunately dead. Go.
Wait a second.
Waiting a second.
I vaguely remember something. I don't know if this is valid. This is the first time species have gone extinct.
It's like a special trigger when they go extinct, or
No, I was trying to figure out when they go extinct.
extinct. Go
Yeah,
extinct.
because I thought it wasn't until after your feeding phase, but I might
If your
be making
species
that
is
up.
reduced to 0 population on another player's turn, it does not go extinct. You
Yeah,
will
there
have
it
an
is.
opportunity to feed it during your next turn before aging.
Okay.
You
So I
actually
actually
still get
still have
Ooh.
my apex predator.
What?
Got a fighting chance, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
take
in
that
Good.
that
one.
case, then we need to actually recon a couple things because he technically
Yeah.
his shark
Still
cleaner.
has his shark feeder.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that means that you
And
don't gain, but
right.
he does.
Okay, so I need to lose 4 then. Which
I mean, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so I think 2 of them came from Ocean Zone 1
So when does it die? It dies
or
if
3.
it cannot feed enough
It
to.
dies
Yeah.
if you if you go to age it and it does not have enough.
Gotcha.
But that said, there's a couple things that are going to be adjusting with this.
I think
And
that's
if
how the
only we had
board
known about
was.
this beforehand.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I only just now thought of it.
Yeah,
That
because
means I
if
get my shark cleaner back,
that's
right?
I've already
It's already back.
yeah, it's already back. I already brought it back, and I already gave it 2 from Ocean 1 as it was supposed to.
Your guy does die though.
That said, I would, if that's the case, um, damn, I'm gonna keep the rest the same. I'd still attack your guy instead of your shark cleaner. That said, you do gain 2 more on your shark cleaner from the ocean. There you go. I think we're all set now. Thank you for the rule check. It should happen sooner.
Yeah. Well, you know, the rules are there.
It happened a lot later as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's true.
That could have been worse. Good catch.
Yeah, good catch.
Like
I am going
there's-
to take a deep card. I will then get rid of symbiotic and draw 2.
All right, now it's my go. So, the problem is you still can't evolve if they don't have any population.
Wait, really?
Yeah, if you
Again,
can't pay the price, you can't evolve the creature.
yeah, it
Oh, you mean with
costs
the deep card.
population. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't evolve deep stuff.
Okay.
#G.
Evolving is just playing traits on the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's evolve. Yeah. Right. Makes sense.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yes.
Ugh.
It's hard to build a fish.
Yeah.
They're super needy.
Aren't they though? All right, I'm going to play another apex predator.
Oh,
I'm
it's a double
Double
predator.
apex predatored.
Damn.
And I'm going to play transparent.
Oh man, if only you had a tentacle.
I know, man. I know. Trust me. So that's that phase. Now for my feeding phase, I attack for 6. Da, da, da. That's tempting.
No, what are you talking about?
I can't do that one. So instead, I'm going to do the thing that'll get me the most fish, which is stealing 4 from this guy. Since he's got 2 defense. And that feels pretty nice.
So
Keep
true,
that
bestie.
damage low. Not that it's not pretty fucking high anyway. And then I do my, oh wait, nope, sharks gain. My shark cleaner gains.
Haha.
But
Yep.
mine doesn't.
No, however, somebody's does.
Who?
My shark cleaner?
Yeah.
I know you didn't want to tell me because I'm the enemy.
I don't know about now.
No, don't worry. It's not a personal thing. We're always passive aggressive to people that aren't paying attention to their own board.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so I had to text Daryl back.
Oh, no,
Not
that's
this one.
fine. That good. That was nice. Yeah.
All right.
Texting Darrow is always allowed.
Okay. So who's now? Now what's happening?
Now I'm doing hand man, or no, now I'm aging
Yes,
first.
you're aging.
Oh shit. I kind of forgot we were on your turn.
Yeah, you're on deck.
Yeah, didn't need to get there. I better not be on deck. It's a bad
All
place
right.
for food.
Now I'm going to draw a deep card. I'm going to go ahead and just troll.
So deep cards cannot be discarded from your hand, right? So like you have to end up playing them
Yep, you're
eventually?
going to play them eventually.
All right, okay.
All right, I'm getting rid of
Hmm.
Bloodbath and Filter Kraken. And then I have 5, so I'm going to draw 1 surface card. And that will be my turn.
What's this filter feeder doing out here?
Oh,
Uh,
What
he
is
was
that
he was digging through to get his cards and just didn't.
Oh,
oh
okay.
He was
that
trying to get his
was-
Apex Predator back, and I tried to get his Shark Cleaner back.
Okay.
That's all.
Yep, that was the
Wonderful.
filter feeder that starved to death over here.
So sad.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm playing 2 cards. I'm gonna make my unspecified parasite symbiotic as well. Actually, wait. If I could, I think I might play another species board and put this one on that. If that's allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Before playing cards, though. Oh no, it's before feeding phase.
Before
I think.
feeding.
Okay, there we go.
Now you play another one.
And then a second card. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna make that one. I'm gonna make the parasitic one an apex predator.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's my 2 cards, and then
Now I will
the
say your symbiotic creature won't be able to survive on its own.
It's immediately going to age into extinction.
right,
You
because
could
we
make
age
it an
2
apex
now.
predator if you wanted to. And then you would have to feed with it, but that would work.
All right, yeah, sure. Okay. All right, so now before I move into my feeding phase, my parasite eats. Takes 2 from here.
Yeah.
There you are. Okay, then move into my feeding phase, so I feed with the apex predator. Okay, this is the first time that I'll be attacking, which is how that feeds, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So and
Wonderful.
you're not feeding with the filter feeder
Correct.
this turn, right?
Yeah, no, not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time. Not
We
this
made
time.
it up.
Okay. Can be done here.
With looking at things, this is your first time attacking. If they have a yellow
Yeah,
number on it, that means that they will
right.
lose that many fewer when you
Right,
attack.
okay.
So
So there's basically no point for me to attack anything with any kind of defense.
unless you have a
Right.
much higher predator,
Right.
yes.
Right.
That said, anything that doesn't have defense is free game, including your own things if you want.
That's
Or
right.
like,
Except for this guy, because there's population in the reef, so he cannot be attacked or
yeah,
leeched.
like
Can
technically
attack this
mine
one.
are open over here, and his shark cleaner is also open. And
Okay,
you,
great. I'm gonna take from the shark cleaner then. I've had enough fish stolen. Where does this goes to the reef or to the?
No, to
no,
you.
to you.
Oh,
You're
right.
feeding.
Because right. That's right. That makes sense. It's a very charitable apex predator. Thank you.
Mhm.
Just trying to
Oh,
give
and
back to
then
the environment.
I'm going to gain 2 from the ocean on my shark cleaner.
Yeah, and so will
Right.
you, because instead of you did that and put it on the right side, you
Yep.
are now
Aha!
This
the
shark
closest
cleaner
shark
gains
cleaner.
population.
Aha! Just as
From the
I.
ocean. From the ocean.
Ah! Yes, of
Aha!
course. Yeah. Just as I planned. Indeed. Yes. Yes, yes.
Was foretold.
Very clever.
Thank you. Yes, it was all very
Alright.
intentional, I assure
And
you.
now you age.
Yes.
So 2 fish off of every species.
Such is the way.
Such is
And
the way. You've
Don't
got a
we
very
all?
stable ecosystem over
poor
there.
Rizza, I wonder who he's going to
Oh.
pick to murder.
Well, it doesn't actually murder anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not actually an executioner like we thought.
I mean, it kinda is. It still has 6
Character growth.
attack, but
But he's just, it's a
It's
nice
a
guy.
murder if I go over if I eat things that are not going to be able to recover on the next turn.
true.
Sustainable killing.
Yeah.
Sustainable fishing. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Environmental health, etc.
So is that the end of? No, you still need to draw on things, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, of course, indeed.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Do you
Yes,
want
yes,
any
yes.
deep cards?
Sure. Yeah. So, okay. It's
So you
either
either pick
one.
one of these, or you draw
Right.
3, keep 1, and put the other 2 here.
Keep one of yeah. All right.
So if you want one of these, you can have one of these.
Nah. Okay. So I'm gonna draw 3 of these. Keep 1, discard 2. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, I know which one I'm gonna keep. So these two piles,
You
it's
put
just
them on
1 and
top.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
1 and 1. Yep.
Okay, sweet. There we go.
Whoa.
I can't believe
Yeah.
that seahorse is anamorphing. Oh, so is that just a bunch of narwhals?
Yeah, it's a bunch
Yeah.
of narwhals.
Man, ocean critters are so wild. Those are
So
real
awesome.
things. Both of those things.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. All right, so
Also,
now
freaking
I
10 population.
get back
God.
up to 6 and draw 1 surface card. Kerplow. All right. And I've already aged and everything. All right, that's it for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, that's pretty hefty.
I thought I knew what I was doing, but the only one species feeding is throwing me off.
You're allowed to make another species.
No,
No.
he's saying
Oh.
only being able to feed one species at a time is throwing him for a
Oh.
loop. Instead of using all of your species to feed on a turn.
Ah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it is your turn, Urza.
I get that.
Yeah.
For me, it's the trait limit that's got me fucked.
Well, yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah, that
that.
the trait limit and the fact that you have to play 2 cards and sometimes your hand is just not evolutionarily
I don't know. I'm
advantageous.
feeling it.
Well, good for you.
He thought
Sorry.
he'd hate this game.
Yeah, I thought I would
I mean,
hate
I'm
this game. This is just
I'm-
moving fish around. This is great.
Yeah.
Trust me, I am having a good time. It's just there are moves that I want to do that I'm like, oh wait, I can't do that because I don't
Yeah.
have enough trait
You
slots
gotta-
on my fish.
You gotta go with the flow, man.
Especially with the
Gotta go with the
Cambrian
flow.
explosion.
Gotta go with the
It's fish, man.
I think
just
I have an idea
fish.
though.
It's fish.
I
I
think I know
believe
what
in
I'm
you.
going to do.
Don't tip the scales. Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go. Wait a second. Is that really what I'm gonna do?
You might have to try a different
Goodness.
angler.
Okay, let's go.
Amazing.
Damn it.
Go massive fins. Let's go massive fins. And let's just
Don't forget, you gotta pay.
Free
pay-
population.
Oh,
Eliminate
I
free.
can't do that then.
You can.
Well,
You
please.
can. You have 3 fish.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, and then
Yeah, you can reduce the population to 0. You just have to find a way to feed it before aging.
Man, this is troublesome. All right.
There are a lot of moving pieces here, I must say. I do
Yes.
still feel kind of out of my depth.
Oh my god.
My God.
You just got jump scared by Gizmo.
All right, if you're gonna do that, remember 3 population. Put them in either the reef or one of the ocean.
Well, we will put them into the old reef.
The old reef.
We want to keep our gentle giant alive. We love that guy.
Yeah.
Well, and now that I foraged for 8, also.
Oh yeah, also that.
All right. Now then, my second card.
I wish that there was like of all the things that they scripted, I wish that they had scripted like counting how many in the reef. That would be
Yeah,
great.
that'd be
It's
nice.
17 right now, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Ooh, schooling. Okay.
Schooling. Aging
plus
plus one may not be attacked when its species
That's
has
5 or
5
more.
or more population.
Is that the
So-
reef is at 17? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, reef is at 17.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so now I'm gonna
Hi.
Bye.
feed with my massive finned school of fish.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
8 from the reef,
That's
3 for the whale
7, 8.
cleaners.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
There's 8 for you.
All right. Didn't realize I could do that, but works maybe. There we go.
Now they don't organize themselves, unfortunately.
They tried.
They tried,
did
but they
try.
don't.
Okay, I
It's-
have to ungroup
Yeah,
that.
it's not really gonna work.
I mean, I was
These fish
just
are
I was just
inarticulate.
separating out 8.
No, that was a lot easier than my one at a time technique I was fiddling with.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
And whale cleaners
Well,
activate.
Yes, whale cleaners do activate. Give me some fish. Not there.
Ocean fish, take me by the,
Fish.
lead me to the fish that you
Oh, no.
underfish.
Is that actually no? Okay, that's actually very
Actually,
good
wait.
for my predator.
Are there any other whale cleaners? Okay, thank
No.
God, no.
Mine,
Okay, so yeah, there. I was just
mine
making.
is the closest.
Yes, yours is close
the-
on your left. Mine is the closest on your right because
It goes
no other
all
whale
the way
cleaner.
around because there aren't any
Does
other
it
whale
really?
cleaners.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, okay.
that's what I was checking because I just took 3. I was like, oh shit, does mine even activate?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Swing them on over here.
Looks like you
Wop,
took
bop,
4.
bop. Hey. No, that was 3.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I'll keep the seahorse. Get off.
Fish
There
keeps stacking.
we go. All right.
Got fish on fish on fish.
So now that that's done, I've played 2 cards.
Now you
Fed.
age.
Now I need to age. I'll age.
Now
One,
there is
two.
another interesting thing that happens here. Are there any leeches?
Oh, true.
Because because since you use massive fins, every parasite leeches 1 from massive fins.
Oh, so that's part of feeding. So
Oh.
all the parasites get another one from the fins.
How many parasites we got?
2
Just the 2.
Yeah.
All right.
from
so
from this
12
guy over here.
Right.
Take a
Right.
seahorse.
No, don't take my seahorse. Just kidding.
Nope. I sent.
Yep.
Oh wow, it's coming down hard. What the
Eh.
hell?
Okay.
You eat 1 apex predator, everybody's against you.
Yep.
No, just-
All right.
Hell, the
Should
apex
go to
predator's still there too.
that should go to aging.
All right. So now,
I think you've already aged a little, haven't you?
yeah.
Well, that's
I
rude.
aged-
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he grabbed at least 1.
I aged at least 1 off my apex predator, but I unfortunately can't remember exactly.
You were
what
at
happened.
3. You would have gained another 3 from the whale cleaner, so
Okay,
you need
so
to
I
age
aged them
1
both.
more.
No.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were at 3. You would have. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that one's already
Yeah.
got 3 gone. Yeah.
All right, but he
No,
does
I-
age 3 from his massive fins because of schooling.
Dang. So, which is good, but then it puts me. All right. That's fine. 1, 2, and come on, seahorse. Okay, now I will take a deep card because they're fun. So,
Cards are pretty
Pretty deep, bro.
hashtag deep.
3. What do we got here? Huh.
And I will say the gene pool does get buried fast. It's really hard to try to make any future plays with what's in the gene pool.
That's okay. There's still 88 deep cards, which are all unique.
Yeah, I know. I just had plans with the ones I had seen, or
Oh.
ideas with the ones I had seen, not full on plans, but
I mean, yeah, it's probably
Concept
not
of a plan.
probably for the best that you
yeah.
Oh, hi, Clint. Okay. Hmm.
He's thinking about it.
I am. I'm not getting what I want.
Well, yeah, they're all unique. You're not
Yeah.
likely gonna get what you want.
I need more symbiotic elements. All right. Do guess I will keep. Discard. Oh,
Nope. Onto the gene pool.
discard Hydra and discard Sparkles,
Ah!
Oh.
and then we'll also
that's cute.
discard 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and give me
Hmm.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. That'll do it for me.
All right. In that case, then going into my turn, I'm going to start by playing a cute smell on my spell cleaner. I've moved to population to the reef. And then going to play pathogen cultivation to from my apex predator. Going into feeding, I leech 2 from my whale cleaner. And then I'm going to attack twice with my apex predator. The first one I'm going to do against Rizzo's apex predator. This is 8 up against your armor 2. I will be taking all 4 of your population.
Very kind of you.
Thank you. Shark cleaners activate. That'd be Gizmo and Rizzo.
Wait, nope.
And
I overpopulate into the ocean. 1, 2.
Shark cleaner is 2. Land.
Could have done that quicker.
You're dropping them.
and acute smell means that I gain 1 for each shark cleaner that triggered 2. So I'm also 2 from that ocean. Um, my second attack.
You get 5 from his big old filter feeder over there. Ain't
No,
gonna
I
hurt
can't
him then.
because of schooling.
Oh,
When
because it's
fi-
got 5
yeah, when it's
exactly.
5 or
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
Damn.
there are other players and other creatures.
Are there?
Yeah.
Um,
You don't have to feed again if you don't want to.
true. I may feed one.
But why wouldn't you?
Uh,
To be niceies.
that straight up would kill off the.
Yeah.
And this is actually where it's tough for me because like I don't want to kill off one of my species, but I do know that like outright, if I don't attack myself, then I have two real choices. Either I can attack Gizmo's Apex, which will force him to use Apex on his turn, probably against me in retaliation. Um, or I can take the two from from that parasite at Beetle, but that would force them to invest in their parasite, otherwise their parasite would die upon aging. Um, you know what? I'm sorry, Coffee. Sorry, Beetle. I'm gonna be taking your two from your parasite.
It's all right.
That said, Shark Cleaners trigger again.
Hooray.
Mm,
Your Shark
so
Cleaner
that'd
triggers.
be- Okay, that's actually in a decent place right now. Good.
I am then going to age.
Mhm. This is getting a bit tricky, isn't it?
It is getting very tricky.
Alright, I'm going to draw 3 deep. 1.
It is really just fun to delve into what you don't know is in there and see what you get, isn't it?
It is.
Just like in the ocean. It's got thematic elements.
This is so cool.
Thematic elements.
Alright. There we go.
So
I am then going to discard Tentacled. Hill cleaner. That ends my turn.
All right. My turn. I am going to spend 2 population into the ocean because I really don't want this solar radiation to go, and I'm going to play Tentacled.
You would.
May feed 2 additional times. Then for my second card,
I had to zoom in
I'm-
to actually see what that was because, like, zoomed out, it looked like just a really smug guy, like sitting on top of some tentacles.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play Shark Cleaner next to it. Thank you. Now then, I deeply apologize, Rambles, but you can see I have no choice.
No choice.
Oh
There's
yeah, I
always-
can get 1 fish off of this guy here.
See,
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
not
I'm
even
gonna. I think I can do this without being mean. I'm going to start by eating all of your acute smell whale cleaner.
Okay.
That will trigger my. Okay. All right. No, that's technically supposed to come after, but okay. We'll trigger my whale cleaners or my shark cleaners. 1, 2, 1. Oh shit. So this is active now.
That's after,
After each
aging.
aging phase. Yeah, but it is active until
Yes.
more is put into the ocean. Anyway, 2. Then I'm going to Then I'm going to eat them again for 2 more. Oh fuck, I forgot to lock that one. Lock. There we go. There's a double one here somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. Okay, my shark cleaners gain. 1, 2, 1. Oh no, overpopulation. Into the ocean with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I attack again. I attack the same guy. I think this is how I be nice about this.
I mean, this is probably the nicest way to do it because you're not killing my guy.
Exactly. He's gaining from what I'm doing. Fuck, this does mean the solar radiation is active again though. All right. Oh damn. All right. So then that's my feeding done. I now age. These go into my score. What am I doing? And now, because it's solar radiation, species without a deep trait lose. Now, is that everybody or is that after one person, like just mine because it's my aging phase? Or is it
After
your
each
aging?
Oh.
phase.
Oh, that might suck.
So that's everybody who doesn't have a deep card.
Yeah.
Oh
All right.
boy.
To the reef. To the reef.
It's
So it's
just
right
one.
now.
And it's
Just
only if
one
you don't have
population.
a deep. Only if you don't
Yeah,
have
if you
a
do
deep.
have a deep, then that doesn't happen.
To that one board, right? Or is it
Yeah,
To
to that one
reef.
board. It's like
To the
your
reef.
gentle giant
Okay.
doesn't lose.
Yeah.
right? But the other two
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
Put 'em in the reef.
Um,
So I
that
don't
said,
have
Rizza's
one.
fine.
I don't have one to give off of the parasite.
Then it
so
doesn't
is
happen.
it
That's
dead?
fine. No,
No,
it's
no,
fine.
no. It doesn't die until after your feeding phase or aging
Okay.
phase, rather.
Okay. I just don't have anything
Yeah.
to give. Okay. All right. Well, that could be worse then.
And then I do my deep. I'm going to take dense population. And then I'm going to draw one surface card. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna suck, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
I don't like solar radiation.
I don't. I feel like I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Okay. So playing cards first. Gee. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I think I'm gonna play Whale Cleaner here because that covers this one. Okay. And I will make this one transparent
That one is about to die.
unless I feed it, right? Or either
It
that or
doesn't
this
have a
one
way to
is.
feed, it's leeching.
Right.
Yeah, it will leech 2 from your filter feeder, but
But it's
Then it'll
gonna
age out
age,
too.
right? That's
Yeah.
right.
unless you can put a
Ah,
card on it that will make it get more than 2 food.
Yeah.
For
Probably your best thing would be putting a whale cleaner on there if you had one.
that's the problem is like yeah, unless you have a second whale cleaner, um, you're gonna have to choose which of these 2 species is going to die at this point, unless you have something that can allow you to feed.
okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. And I do not. So if I could, I think I'd rather keep the parasite around. So can I move, like, put whale cleaner here?
no, you can't move the traits.
I mean,
They-
Okay.
she's
Oh
they're,
wait, you just put
they're
the
trying to decide like where they want to put it.
Yeah.
That's what they
I
just
see,
put
never
down.
mind, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can change your mind.
Okay. Yeah. I think I will then. That's all right. Okay. So then it's before my feeding phase. So this leeches 2.
Did you play a second card?
I sure didn't yet, did I? No. Okay. All right, fuck it. We'll make this one transparent then. Okay, so then leeches 2, and then I move into feeding. I'm gonna feed with, yeah, the filter feeder because that plays into the whale cleaner. Okay. Yeah. Is that- How do you select more than one again?
Just click and hold, click and drag like so.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then when you mouse over it, it'll tell you how many you selected.
Yeah. So that's 3, which is, oh God.
Like click off of
Sorry,
it to
how does it?
to deselect.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. And then because the whale fed,
How much?
and I've got the
How much
5.
should have been? You should have gotten 8 because of Gentle Giant. Three
Oh,
more.
shit. That's my bad. Right. Thank you.
Good. One goes into extra.
All right. 1, 2. Ow, no. Don't do that. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then whale cleaner goes into effect. So I gain 3, which is from the nearest ocean, which is the deep ocean now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And I believe Yes, I am the closest male female on the.
Oh, nice. This just fell into place that time. Good, good. Okay. Good, 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 good indeed.
Now technically, you also will gain 1 for your symbiotic. So
Right. Oh, right, right.
yeah, they're gonna die out still, but that's at least 1 more point that you can get from aging before it passes.
Yeah, yeah. Everything counts. Okay. Okay, now we're to hand management. What do we got?
We're actually at aging.
Oh, right, right.
Aging pool.
Two here, two here. One, and then goodbye to this guy.
Oh wait, if we're at aging, if aging is over, anyone who doesn't have a deep trait lose a population
That also needs to be
to the
taken care of.
reef.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
What?
I just had a realization.
Would you
It
just
totally
realized?
screws my turn.
What?
That I
Mm.
can't just start a species with a deep guard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Trust me, there have been a couple times I would have liked to have done that myself.
Oh man, I would love to do that.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Okay. I'm gonna discard schooling. Then I'm gonna troll the deep cards, I think. So
You took
let's see.
4. You're supposed to only. No, did you?
Oh, did I?
Did you only have?
No,
Did you already have 1? in
they
your hand?
already had one.
Okay, I was like, oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
I just thought I saw 4 going to here. I was like, oh my god, what's going
No,
on?
I promise I hit the 3. Okay.
I'm panicking.
Whoa.
What is the problem with your butt?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Edgar just jumped in my lap, and he settled down. Now for some reason, like it just his butt was just twitching. I was like, what?
Mhm.
Okay. I think I'm about ready here. Leaving that one.
Ooh.
Attic.
And I'll leave, let's see. Leave that one. Okay, so I draw a surface up to 6. I need 2 more. Okay, that's it for me.
That's weird. Okay. All right, so start my turn. I will. I think I realize I'm maybe not all the way in trouble here, but I'll grab a species board. Maybe. There we go. And going to have to.
Here, trying to move all these over.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Got you.
All right.
Can you
Maybe a
move it
little
over
more.
more?
Yep. There. Okay. Thank you. And then I will put. We'll put a filter feeder here. And for my second card, I'm going to go ahead and put speed. So from there, I will feed. I'm going to feed the filter feeder for 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 1 plus it's 8 actually. So well, I'll just take one off in a second.
Oh,
It's a ball of
oh
fish.
my god. Those
Holy
fish.
shit.
Those fish
Don't let
got
beetles see that. They're
scrunched.
crazy about sushi.
That's true.
All right, let's see.
Gonna help out here. Oh, someone needs to lock that board.
I locked it.
Okay. There we go. 7.
Well,
Well, one of them. Okay.
There you go. Get that out of there. All right. I'll get this one out of here.
all right.
7.
So now, because that's fed, then my
Whale cleaners activate.
well
Yeah.
cleaner activates and gives me 3.
Ooh, the end of the game's coming up soon.
Yep. I would like to announce I intend to end the game on my turn.
What?
Oh.
Well, you can't end the game on your turn.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's the last player in the turn order. So if the end of game triggers on his turn, then it just ends there.
Yep. As soon as there are no more fish in the ocean, that means that it announces the last round. And if I'm the last in the round, the end of the game.
Okay. Well, okay, so that's 3. So what you're trying to say, though, is somehow you're going to feed like 12 from the third pool.
Oh, that's the easy
Well, he's
part.
going to trigger a lot of shark cleaners, and that's going to basically deplete the ocean because it's going to take 4 out every time this guy eats, and he can eat twice.
But it's still not enough.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we'll see.
Don't forget, he's got cards in his hand. He could add more gain to these guys. He might have
Yeah.
a shark cleaner in there. Well, that wouldn't matter actually.
No.
But we'll see.
I can tell you right now, the math already works. Just by simply attacking twice, it would trigger 2 shark cleaners, which
Yep.
is 2, 2, and then I get 2 as well.
Oh right.
So that would
it's
be
6,
12.
not 4.
So,
Yep.
yeah, it's 6 twice. So I can end this on my turn without even playing an additional card.
But you have to.
But I
Actually, you
will.
can't end on your turn without playing additional card because that's part of it.
all right.
But yeah, game's
Right.
over basically. He's gonna get 6 more points, and then that's gonna be the game end.
Well, let's see here. Where were we on my turn? We were at.
Aging.
Unless he's got schooling, in which case he's going to get potentially.
You also score everything in your living species too. at the end of the game.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, 1 point for each population in your score pile, 1 point for each population on your surviving species, and your bonus token points.
1 point fish. All
Very,
right.
very clean.
Okay, so it's aging. Now I got to do the thing, right? You give up one if you don't have a deep trait.
Yep. To the reef.
To the reef with you.
That includes
Which
you, Riza. Did you take one from your
Oh,
new
I'm still
species?
trying to age.
Oh, you're still trying to age.
And this. Oh yeah, I think I accidentally. Let me move this one over here. No, wait, that one.
That
does
one,
age.
that one does age. So
Okay, this one.
yeah, first one ages 2, then age 3.
All right, and now I'll take one off of this
To the reef.
for. It goes into the reef, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then we go to. I don't care if you say you're gonna win. I'm picking a deep card.
That's fine. that was always allowed.
Well,
Uh,
he's not saying he's gonna win. He's saying he's gonna end the game.
Yeah,
I think he's doing it because he will win, but
I don't know if I'll win or not, but
I think you will. I've got a feeling you will. I think you've had 3 species up the most consistently this game, which means I think you're going to win.
That's true. Yeah.
we'll see. That's
And you're gonna have a lot of population on your species at the end of it too.
also true.
Huh, all right. Well, I think it's truly going to matter which one I keep. I just wanted to look at them. Here's. Oh, wait. Wrong side again. Some intelligence and a tail whip. And then I will discard this. And draw 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So for my turn, I have to play 2 cards. I am going to put Shark Cleaner on my parasitic.
There it is. I knew it.
And that, because that would cause me to cap that I am going to double up on parasitic. I go into my feeding, which I parasite 4 instead of 2. I am then going to attack. My first attack is going to go towards Riza's filter feeder. So I gain 4.
Heard.
And Shark Cleaners do activate. And
If you
with
attack
that,
with it again, you're going to overpopulate.
I'm aware. Acute Smell also activates. And for my second attack, which I know is going to overpopulate, that's okay. I am going to attack you. And I can do this because Pathogen Cultivation allows me to attack, well, also ignore may not be attacked effects on species with a leeching trait.
Ah,
So I'm going to take all 5.
damn.
Sorry, that's that is going to overpopulate me, which puts them back into Thief, but it does trigger chart cleaners once more. And with that, the ocean is empty. The end of my turn, the game will end because it is the last round. So I will not be, I will be going through the aging process. One last round of solar radiation. I will not discard. I will not take a deep card. I will just draw 2, ending my turn and ending the game.
All right. Should we just
Wahoo.
go in turn order?
Well, what we can do is first,
I mean, it's very quick to calculate. You
Well-
just look at the number in the bag, look at
well,
your
that's
bonus
what I was gonna
token, and
say.
count
You
your
could just take
fish.
all of your population that you currently have, put it in your bag, and it will tell you your score.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. Oh, plus the bonus tokens as
Yes,
well,
plus
right?
bonus tokens.
Yeah, but don't put those in your bags. You won't know they're in there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I've got 38 total.
Right.
Jeez.
I have 36.
Oh shit.
I just
That's
pulled my
easy.
bag out.
Oh. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
hold on.
just
Gotta
click and
click
hold.
and hold. No, I know.
Oh
Here we go.
no. It appears I've dropped my fish.
What am I gonna do with all these fish?
Oh, my fish. And this one.
Thank you. All right. So that's
Click and hold.
All right. So you've got 34.
yes, indeed.
And how much do you got, Rizza?
29.
You wanna reveal your bag?
Uh,
Just click and
sure.
hold it.
Whip out your sack, bro. Thank you. Yep. 29.
What
We
am I
can't
doing?
see it.
Put it on
Just
table.
put it outside of the.
Oh.
Put it not in the
Put it in
pink box, because if it's in the box, it'll. You click and hold.
There you go.
There you go. You just put it
Drop it.
anywhere.
Grab your sack.
There you go.
All right.
Hurrah!
Well, in that case,
Hooray!
then, yeah, Gizmo winning by 2. Congratulations.
Because I went first.
What was the final score for everybody?
I got 38.
I got 36.
I'm at
Beetle got
34?
34 for 3rd place, and you got last place with 29.
That's a pretty close game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
honestly pretty close. Like, just if I had changed, like, literally that last turn came down to who I decided to target
Yeah.
for my attacks, and
Mm.
that's it.
I'm pretty
True,
happy with
true,
that.
true.
It's a lot better than I thought
Yeah.
I would have
I
done.
don't think I have another one in me, but that was fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that was a lot of fun. I think like
Yeah.
once we kind of started getting through the flow of it, it started going faster. I actually genuinely enjoyed this game. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect, but like just it really this really worked for me. I don't I don't know if I should be happy about that.
I figured you'd probably like it.
You should face deep shame for enjoying this game.
Haha, deep.
Uh,
Oh no!
Ah!
oh, speaking of deep, I
Well,
save the card.
Oh, there you go.
there it goes.
I was gonna show you my card.
Oh, the Kraken?
Yeah, the deep sea kraken. It's cool.
Yeah,
did?
Oh,
yeah.
I would have loved to get that deep sea Kraken.
Yeah, no, that
No.
would have been great. The problem is like I saw it approaching the end, And I thought it would be better to just like make one final play because I had all those cards. Like I had a plan for like trying to maneuver my population around to try to avoid capping.
Yeah.
Um, and I like thinking about it, I might have been able to squeeze out just a little bit more by doing symbiotic on my guy instead. But in the, even then, like I that would have been rough. Either way, yeah, Kraken, I really wanted to like make another predator that could do that, and it would have been so cool. But
I kept wanting to be like, okay, I just need more fish. But then once the Cambrian explosion hits, you got to be really careful about starting a new species. You got to make sure that that species has something to eat right away.
yeah, and I think I did a really
Yeah.
good. I think I personally did a really good job of like really manipulating the population to keep my species alive. Only one of them I actively chose to just let die.
I mean, outside of that first parasite in the Cambrian explosion, like when it hit me, which I think shit like that is why the first player gets bonus points, because you're a lot more likely to hit shit like that or not be able to play
Mm.
2 cards on the Cambrian explosion.
Yeah,
Because when
I
the
suppose
first
that's
round goes around, you're likely to be the one that pulls that trigger.
I
that's
mean,
a
you're
good point.
also the
That's
most
fair
likely
then.
to have the trigger pulled on you, and not be able to do anything about it with end of
Exactly.
game.
Dude, there were so many times I was like looking at my species and I had cards I wanted to play like deep cards, and then I was like, nope, I'm not going to be able to get to play these because I'm not going to have the population for it once my turn runs around. My species aren't going to go
Yeah.
extinct, but I can't afford to evolve them until after my feeding phase, and that doesn't help.
It's all population management, baby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It
yeah.
was fun though. I
This
wouldn't mind playing it again
Yeah.
Yeah,
sometime.
this was fun. I
Yeah.
would love to play this
Only
again.
somebody had it in person.
That's
I
true. I
do.
heard that
I,
Riza has a basement.
I enjoy this game, but I think it would be a lot more fun in person, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
think so
Yeah.
too, because then like
You'd have little fish to pull around.
yeah, you have little
I
fish to
do.
kind of pull
Yeah.
around, and you
I
actually
love tinkering with
you're
shit.
not just like reaching over with your mouse. Like you are actively like you attack somebody, you are physically taking their fish from them one by one.
Yeah. I will say it was cool to be completely underwater for it though. It was a cool little
Yeah, this is also
Oh,
a
look at
really
this
background.
cool.
shit! Pathogenic immunity, protective shells. God damn. These are
Whoa.
some cool ones. We kind of got shit on for the scenarios, I think. Fucking
Yeah.
lazy creator.
To be fair, Lazy Creator could have been fucking anything, and we just said
Yeah.
it's going to
Yeah,
be
but to get that on
nothing.
the very first game, like you
Very
don't know
true.
this
Yeah,
game well enough to
I mean,
create your own
yeah,
scenario.
no, that is
I mean
fair. That
that's
is fair.
true.
Imposter
We
cleaner. Oh
could
my
have
god.
mulliganed that one then.
Yeah, I mean
Also, to be fair, but yeah,
yeah,
Could have. I just don't know
we
where
literally
the other ones are.
right there.
Oh, there. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we didn't know
wow,
enough about the game. I stand by
Oh,
that.
there's ones
yeah.
for extra. You can just literally pull out an extra population board.
Oh,
What?
What? Oh, whoa! That would
where are
have been
those?
useful.
Right here.
Oh,
Wow,
extra population.
How novel!
Wow.
we're learning so much.
I know.
All right. Well, the next game's gonna go a lot smoother.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to play this again at some point. Was
Yeah, it
really
was
fun.
fun. Little
Very much.
fishes
That
in it.
said,
And again, I do love like the background and the waterness of this
Yeah, it's really
particular
cool.
one. They've done really well to immerse you.
we'll definitely
Oh,
have
is
to think.
this like set up by the like the board game specific?
No,
I
no, no.
assume this was like a custom room that
It's
It
a
someone
custom room.
is.
made.
So yeah, like
Oh,
basically
okay.
this entire thing was scripted, recreated, all the images sourced and modeled and everything by somebody who really likes oceans.
Oh, that okay. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
like the only assets here that are from the board game, like from Tabletop Simulator itself, is the edges of this
Huh.
table, because this is a default table that you can just put an image on,
Right.
and
The
the
bags.
sacks.
Well, that's really cool. Shout out to that person.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the boxes are technically also
Oh yeah, those are
just
just
like
hide
fog of
boxes.
Oh,
war
like
boxes.
yeah, the hidden.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's where your
no,
shit is. Yeah.
this is honestly just a great example of like a the passion that can come from the people in the tabletop simulator community.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
It's the same way for Secret Hitler. That one's like,
Yeah, like you see, it's the same table, but like completely
Yeah.
different room. Like they put up some
Hmm.
banners that can be seen through.
also for
Really,
some reason this is a game in progress.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do the one that's not an autosave.
Oh man, this is the one where I was Hitler. That's not true. I've never been Hitler. But
There we go.
yeah, all these
I
scripted
was a
things are great.
fascist of some kind, maybe Hitler. I don't know.
Holy shit,
Probably
it
Hitler.
raining.
Yeah, I think we're getting what they got a little while ago.
Uh, yeah, we'll have to talk about like what we're gonna play next. Because honestly, I think that this was great. This
Yeah.
was a fun time, and I can't wait to play some more weird things.
You know what? I'm
Um,
gonna look at
Hell
something
yeah,
really
dude.
quick. Do you have to
Sure.
restart the game when you subscribe to a new
uh,
thing?
no. You may need to wait a second for it to actually populate because it does technically download the assets. To a certain extent, but if you subscribe to something, you should in a few seconds with a room that see it in your menu.
All right.
Are you looking up a particular game?
Yep, we're gonna see if it worked. All right. So how long did you say it might take?
Uh, I mean, it depends on the game. Sometimes it's just a few seconds. Sometimes it can take a minute. If it's not there right off the bat, then like kind of.
What?
Oh, what the hell?
Give it some
Oh,
time. It'll load.
hey! What? Why is it using playing cards though? Or that's
You-
just how it.
Oh,
It's just loading
Yeah,
in.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
default.
It's
And
gonna
whoa.
take a little bit.
good lord.
Oh my god.
It's
holy slay the spire.
oh my god. It is all playing cards right now though.
Yeah.
Wants to open URL. Why do
It's
you want
just
to open a
it's
URL?
on this little tablet here. It's
Oh.
it's it's
My
literally just
god.
opening the soundtrack on a tablet so they can play the soundtrack.
Oh. Oh damn, this is looking nice now though. Wait, this is a completely different game.
Uh,
I'm
What?
still showing a
that
bunch of
might
fucking playing
actually.
cards and a
This is Hand of Fate or
blank
Deals.
background.
What
Why
the
did Hand of
hell?
Fate load for me? That's not what I loaded.
Pathfinder
Okay,
token. What?
hold on. Yeah, you load your thing because I think that something happened. Like, 'cause I was looking at my menu of stuff when it suddenly shifted. I think that it tried to select mine as well.
You son of a bitch.
Those
We're
little
back.
tokens were alive. That's cute.
We could try a Hand of Fate at some point. I don't know.
I mean,
It's gonna take a little bit.
it is like a dungeon crawl type thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's basically trying to do the same thing that that this is.
Yeah. I think this could be fun to play next time.
Yeah, 4 players. Wow, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, on
Probably
Slade
take a
Spire.
long time, wouldn't it, with 4 players? But
It could, but we could like limit it to one act at a time.
yeah,
We would have to.
I mean, I am down for it. Like I was
Who's
saying, this
everyone
has
gonna be?
just been such a fun experience for me already. I'm here.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean,
Love
I
board
would
games.
probably. I mean, I'd be anybody, but I'd probably go with either the Silent or the Ironclad.
I don't know enough about this to actually make a decision.
Well, maybe you could do the Ironclad since you're like kind of got the least experience with the game. And I
Yeah.
know that Beetle loves the Watcher.
I do really like the Watcher. That's
And I
true.
can be the defect. I'll be the little fucking robot. I love
Huh.
this guy.
Well, in that case, then it's settled. Yeah.
Okay.
In about a month, we'll we'll play Slay
We'll
the
slay
Spire
this
board game.
fucking spire.
Hell yeah, dude.
That sounds awesome. It's exciting,
Hell yeah.
especially because I have invested in the game, the physical copy, but I have not got to play it, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to. So
Well, that'll very much make
God,
this
yeah.
completely morally correct because we've also invested in the physical copy.
I haven't.
So 2 people
Yeah.
playing this own it, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. And we've played the hell out of it too, but it would be so fun with more people.
We'll
Yeah.
probably start without any of the extra unlock cards, just to be fair.
All right. Well, in that case,
Yeah, I mean, start from scratch, sure. Yeah.
yeah, I think that this could be a lot of fun. You'll definitely, you'll probably be the one to lead us through this.
Oh,
Bug,
this
as
one's
well.
easy as shit. Yeah,
Oh,
no
I'm
worries.
Yeah,
sure.
this be fine. It is gonna take mine fucking ever to load everything through, but she'll get there.
Oh my God, you're playing solo.
Sorry, I just wanted to see how it works. Oh, the scripting is awesome. Oh, look at the little dude standing up. It's literally a little fucking like standee of the real
Aw,
token.
Nice.
that's very cute. I'm still like, I'm not even fully loaded in yet.
You're getting there.
Oh, there. Okay.
And
Yeah.
one of the other nice things about this is like
Oh, this is
I
cool.
think that caching is on by default. So the first time that it loads, it's probably gonna take longer because it's like downloading all the things from like appropriate links.
Honestly, even then,
Ah,
it
Every
didn't take
time
that
after
long.
that, like if you were to reset the board right now, it would take like no time at all for it
Oh wow,
to reset it.
this is gonna go so easy since it's scripted. Holy shit.
Yeah, the board's already completely set up. It's gonna be
Yeah, no, this is gonna be
yo.
easy. The longest thing this is going to take is actually playing the game, and that's the fun part. So
Yeah, setup
nice.
does suck.
Yeah. See, there we go. And even with your higher ping and like slower connection, you're pretty much already loaded as opposed
Yeah.
to like
Oh, good.
the like
Okay.
10 minutes that it took last time.
Yeah, dear God.
All right.
well, we
It's
know what we're
settled
doing
then.
next time
Um,
All right, sweet. That's
for
super exciting.
June.
been great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Oh, I hope I get the rainbow card. That would be great for June.
speaking of, um, the next day that we'll be doing it is June 28th. So that is in exactly 4. That will be the last Saturday. So,
Nice.
mark it on your calendar. Please be available. If you're not, just let me know and we'll make adjustments.
Perfect.
Huzzah.
That said,
Something to look forward to. Yeah.
if you're still here, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I've got a big old smile on my face. I'm sure that's coming through in my voice. I don't know if it is or not. I'm usually like pretty flat, but like I,
No,
I'm
we got board game shit.
I,
This is gonna be good.
I'm genuinely excited. Like this is great.
I think you're gonna
Yeah,
like Slay the
dude.
Spire. There's something about
Fucking
playing it in
love.
the card game. It's real fun.
Oh my
Look,
And
God,
with
it
four
is.
of us, we're gonna be in some big
look,
fights.
man.
Yeah, man.
If it wasn't such an expensive hobby, I would be right there beside you guys, like investing in board games. I do love board games. It's just, man, it's an expensive hobby, especially when you have a family of 4 to feed.
Hell
Right.
yeah, dude. Can be. For this one
You
in
know what
particular, the
though?
physical copy, sweet Jesus.
This is a great way too, though, to like test a game to see if you want the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah. For
Awesome.
sure.
Because there's some other great things. Like I still at some point would love to introduce all of you guys to Dice Throne. Um, that is just a really fun.
Is it a dice commitment game?
I've played it.
Yes, yeah, it's a dice
Oh, I
commitment
do
game.
like dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here I can actually bring that up
Yeah,
real
load
quick
it.
Dice
to show you.
commitment.
Fuck
It's
it.
that stuff's really, really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this that one where you play as different
Oh.
characters
Yes.
fighting?
So basically,
Yeah.
what you do is you just choose the character that you're going to play, and each of them plays differently. The idea is that you are all in like locked in combat, and it's like the most aggressive Yahtzee you will ever play.
Does it have it doesn't have the expansions, does it?
It has some of the expansions, not all of them, but like it
Right. It
has some
just
of them.
has these
These seven?
7 characters.
Yes. But like if I were to
Huh.
select the barbarian, um,
Gunslinger, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa.
there you go. So yeah, you see how I have the barbarian here? So when I go to do my roll, like if I were to roll my 5 dice here, I can then distribute these points as I see fit. Like for example, smack would take 3 swords to do. Um, or I can do other things like Mighty Blow for a small straight going based on numbers. Or even worse, I actually have a large straight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could use Reckless if I wanted to. And basically you choose who you're going to direct it at. Everybody has their own health pool, combat points, like all this stuff that you basically play by whatever rules are set for you. It's a really cool
And the
just
guys have
combat
different
game.
things.
It's kind of like it's a lot
Yeah,
like
that-
King of Tokyo. I feel like, but your roles are specific to your character, which is really neat.
Yeah.
Instead of
It really does make each and every character play just a little bit differently, and each of them has their own thing that they're kind of like building up. Like if I were to like uh for example, the barbarian, its main thing is being able to stun people. And just generally concuss. Um whereas
Stun people and generally
sorry.
concussion. Concuss.
Um, whereas the gunslinger has to worry about reload and can set a bounty on
Yeah.
people.
And I send the raven at people and fuck them up with it.
Yeah. Uh,
that's
if
oh,
I
nice.
I'm a badass goth bitch.
if I were to be
Hell yeah, dude.
the fire or
Oh, how
the
do you change
pyromancer,
character?
hit reset hero at the bottom thing.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Um, yeah, for pyromancer,
Okay.
their big thing is that they actually build up fire mastery and flame tokens that allow them to buff up their spells as they cast them. So it's just really cool and lets you really play around with different aspects. It's a great game. I would love to introduce you guys to it, but that we can push that out to like after.
yeah.
Yeah,
These
this
are
could
some
be
neat
fun.
looking
Yeah.
characters,
I
too.
would like to do
There's a
Slay the
lot of
Spire
other
next because
characters.
Oh
it's
yeah,
co-op. It'll
no,
be good to
I
alternate
I am one.
co-op
Yeah,
and
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down
I like that.
for like the
if we could find a
alternating.
team board game, that'd be fun. I guess other than Codenames.
I don't know how long it would take, but we can technically also play this up to 6 people. So if we want, we could get in a couple extra people. Like I might even be able to convince uh Jet to join for a big game of Dice Throne. I know he really likes this.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
I thought I liked the gunslinger. I do like the gunslinger, but the Raven Nest, that's just cool.
Yeah, each of
That's one.
each of these characters is
Yeah,
really
they're all neat.
cool. And
I
again,
love
they each
character-based
play
shit.
they each play in their own different way. Um, like the Shadow Thief actually has 2 different ways to defend, which you can see on their sheet. Um, and one of them is actually a counter strike that allows them to do something different, uh, and actually like deal
Mm.
damage directly to the person that's attacking them.
What do you have to do to get expansions to make there be more characters to select from?
Uh, buy them, I
Ah.
guess, in person so that you can play it in your basement. Because this is honestly, this is more characters than the original scripted one that I had. Like they've since updated it to add in these other characters. But there's a bunch of different characters for Dice Throne. So if you ever get into it physically, you basically buy them in sets of 2 usually.
Sometimes
Because
4.
sometimes
Yeah.
4, but most of the time it is 2. Uh, but technically, there is another way to actually play this if you are interested instead, which is this
Whoa.
Dice Throne Adventures, where you can play
Whoa.
through a mini adventure, pick your characters, and
Cooperative?
do co-op against randomized enemies.
Oh, that's
So there's
fun.
2
Oh,
ways to
that's really
play
cool.
Dice Throne.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
So if you guys,
should-
if for whatever reason you guys are like, no, I really don't want to fight, we could do this though. This pares it down to a 4-player game.
I mean, we could do like a free for all and then do co-op. Like, I don't know how long this game typically takes, but
I don't know either. Like I don't know how long an adventure of Dice Throne takes, nor do I know how long a battle, be it like a free for all, takes. I do know
we've
that
done it a couple times, right?
I did
Or have
a
you only
one.
done
I did a
duels?
yeah. I did a duel 1v1, which did take a little bit, but
I think that's a duel's usually going to probably be like 30, 45 minutes.
yeah, it depends on like how quickly you're able to select your targets and everything. That said, a
Here's the
lot more damage starts going out like in AoE as if you're playing in a free for all, because you can like start really applying things here, there, and everywhere, like applying poison to a bunch of different people, really affecting like a wide variety.
here's the main thing that I see being a problem if we do especially like a 6-player free for all, that some people might get eliminated just really early or something, and
Oh, no,
then
no, no. Like, believe me, it still takes a good bit of effort to take somebody out, because everybody starts at 50 health no matter what, and you do have the opportunity to like defend yourself. There are plenty of ways to like reduce the chances of you actually being a target by just making yourself um not really good to attack, either because the damage is going to be reduced by a lot, or you're going to actually get hit back. There's a lot of give and take even in a free for all, so you don't have to worry about that. But eventually somebody will fall.
right. And I guess the thing is, it depends on how quickly people start falling once the first falls.
Yeah.
'Cause it-
Obviously we don't want to like gang up on any individual person, but like there are things in place uh that actively prevent a person from being that actively discourage a person from being singled out.
yeah. Well,
It was fun.
Yeah.
I
All
like
right.
this game. I'd be down to play it for sure.
Yeah. But yeah. Anywho, yeah. Again, good night. We're getting lost in more conversation. Tabletop simulators cool. Board games are cool. Go buy a board game from your local board game shop or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yep.